I woke up that morning with a strange sense of calm, the kind you get before a storm. People say family is supposed to be your safe place, but what if they're the ones lighting the match? The night everything broke, my family sat around my new dining table like they owned the place. My mother's voice cut through the air first, cold and sharp. Give the condo to your sister, or you'll regret it. We have ways. I didn't even flinch. I just stared back at her, then at my sister who was smirking like she'd already won. And I laughed. Not a polite laugh, a full echoing "I can't believe you" laugh. Their faces dropped. You think I worked all these years just to hand everything over? I said, my voice steady. No. The one who's useless here isn't me. It's you. That shut them up. I grew up being the afterthought. My sister got designer clothes, private lessons, summer trips to Europe. I got lectures about building character. At 16, I was flipping burgers at a greasy diner off the highway, coming home at midnight smelling like fry oil. While she whined about dance class being too hard, I fought my way through college on scholarships and side gigs, sleeping in moldy apartments with roommates who skipped rent. No safety net, no backup plan, just me grinding every single day. I saved every dollar I could, obsessed with building a future no one could take away from me. After graduation, I opened a coffee shop. The first years were brutal, waking at 5 a.m., pulling shots until my hands ached, fixing broken machines with duct tape, mopping floors at midnight. By year 5, it finally paid off. The shop was thriving, and for the first time in my life I had real savings. Enough to buy my own place. A small condo with peeling paint and creaky floors, but mind, that's when the family pressure started. Little hints about how my sister needed stability, how I should help her out. I ignored it, until I got an email I wasn't supposed to see. It was from my mother laying out the plan. I'd buy a condo and give it to my sister. They even wrote, "Megan will do it, she's responsible." That was the moment everything snapped into focus. So I bought the condo. Quietly. No announcements. No invitations. Just signed the papers and moved in on a rainy Saturday, hauling my own thrift store furniture up 3 flights of stairs. 3 weeks later, they found out. My phone lit up with missed calls, texts demanding answers. My sister's message was the final straw. You got a condo? Perfect. I can move in next month. We'll talk about rent later. Rent. As if it was hers by default. So I invited them over. All of them. My mom, my dad, my sister. I also called Daniel, my lawyer, just in case. The night they arrived, I kept it simple: takeout pizza, no frills. My mom's smile was tight. My dad was stiff, like he was ready for war. My sister barely looked up from her phone. It didn't take long for the mask to drop. My mom leaned in, voice low. You need to give Brittany this condo, or we'll make sure the law gets involved. That's when I laughed. I slid my phone across the table, screen glowing with the email they'd accidentally sent me. You mean this plan? The one where you all decided my life for me? Their faces drained of color. My dad stuttered. My sister's smirk vanished. Daniel calmly explained that their threats had no legal ground, and if they tried to frame me, they could face harassment charges. The table went silent when they left. My mom muttered something about fixing this later, but I knew the game was over. I locked the door behind them and felt something I hadn't felt in years: freedom. Then I went public. I posted a picture of my balcony at sunset with the caption, "Every inch of this I earned." No names, no drama. Just the truth. Then I uploaded the email. The response was explosive. Friends congratulated me. Cousins messaged, furious at my parents for what they'd tried to pull. My sister tried spinning the story, even started a fundraiser claiming I'd betrayed her. It raised $50 before people tore her apart in the comments. She shut it down and locked her profiles. Weeks later, I heard she was working retail, complaining about the long hours. For once, she was living the life I had to survive just to get here. Then came the final blow, a legal letter from my parents accusing me of defrauding the family. I called Daniel. He laughed. It's nothing. Just another scare tactic. He sent them a response threatening a countersuit. After that, the calls slowed. I blocked their numbers. No more guilt trips. No more manipulation. Now my mornings start with a run along the lake. My shop keeps growing. At night, I sit on my balcony, coffee in hand, watching the city lights. Cutting them off wasn't cruel. It was survival. And if you've ever been the scapegoat, the one expected to sacrifice everything, You know exactly how good it feels to finally say enough. What about you? Have you ever had to walk away from family to save yourself? Tell me in the comments, I read them all.